Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Kevin coming back to you again from Kevin's Catfishing Adventures. And I wanted to talk a little bit today about my favorite trolling rig. As I said in the last video, I do tournaments and mainly around this area in Ohio. We troll for trophy-sized channel cats. You know, the 10, 15, 20 plus pound channel cats. And I want to touch on real quick, it seems like no matter where you go, everyone has their own little bit of terminology. When I say trolling, I'm using the trolling motor, controlling my boat going in a straight line. Also pulling planer boards, which I'll do a later video on. Trolling, drifting, dragging, it all kind of means the same, covering water. My theory is when I'm trolling, I'm using the trolling motor. When I'm drifting, I'm kicking the boat sideways with drift socks out and letting it drift across the lake. Dragging baits as well. And then there's suspend drifting, which is something completely different. So let's get going. I'll show you my favorite trolling rig, and this is what I do for big channel cats. To start with, the rods that I use are the Denali bottom feeder series, medium heavy. And I like Penn reels. This is the Penn Rival, size 20. And the reason I like this rod is the tip action on it. For a medium heavy, it's a great all-around rod. I can take it to a lake and catch big channel cats, or I can go to the river and target flatheads. But you can see the tip action on this rod. It doesn't take a whole lot to load it up. With that being said, I don't use this rod all year round. I like it, you know, from about middle of April on in. Really late winter, early spring, I'll go to a medium or even a medium light rod. But this is my go-to all around. So I want to highlight some product of what I use and go over a little bit of it. My terminal tackle comes from a company here in Akron, Ohio called Tackling Cats. And they make everything from hooks to swivels, ball chain swivels, quick clips. And I'm going to give you a view of some of their product. And this is the packaging and what it looks like. You can find them online at tacklingcats.com, and you can also look them up on Facebook. These are their swivels. They're rated for 225-pound test. The hooks I use are Tackling Cats circle hooks. These are the 8/0s, what I'm going to be showing you today. And they also make a quick snap. So to start with the rig, I take my leader line and I tie it onto a Tackling Cats barrel swivel. I'll come down about a foot and I'll tie on this ball chain swivel. And Willie from Tackling Cats just started making these. And actually I haven't used them much, so if anybody has any opinions or anything that I should know about ball chain swivels, hit me up and let me know. Then I go to a Demon Dragon type float. These are actually made by Pipeline Tackle. I do have some Demon Dragons and I've used them. I like them. But with that being said, for years and years, all I ever used was a peg float and caught as many fish, so I can't say I really like them or I really don't like them. I'm kind of middle of the road. I will use them, but I believe like anything else, it has its time and place. And then at the end of the rig, I go to a snelled 8/0 circle hook. And I have, I don't know, about a foot there, and then a foot from the barrel swivel to the ball chain swivel. Now I want to touch a little bit on these dragging weights that I use. These are made by another local company up towards Lake Erie in Sheffield, Ohio. It's called BCAT Products. And the owner, Brian, makes an awesome product. I've been using these for about a year. This is his 1-ounce dragging weight. He also makes pretty much any size I believe that you want, you can ask them to make, but I have some of the 3 ounces. I have some of the 5 or 6 ounces, I believe these are. And what's cool about these is they have the weight on the bottom. The rest of this is all filled with foam, so if you can imagine, it'll ride through the water kind of like this. He's recently come out with a new product called a draggle weight. These are 2 ounces. It's one of his normal dragging weights, but if you can hear, it rattles as well. I haven't had a chance to get him out of the water yet, so we'll see how they do. I'm definitely looking forward to it. With rattles and noises and whatnot, you can, you know, it all comes down to personal preference. I don't believe 100% that they always work. I think there's a time and a place for them. I think sometimes the fish want them and sometimes the fish don't want them. So you just have to experience that for yourself and switch it up if something's working or not working. But it's all a matter of getting out on the water and letting the fish basically tell you what they want. If it's not working, change it up. I'll change in a heartbeat. That varies with using a rattle or water depth or the structure that you're fishing. So once again, I want to thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and hit subscribe and like this video. And just to recap real quick, Tackling Cats hooks on Facebook or tacklingcats.com, and BCAT products, that's B-KAT products on Facebook. Thank you for your time. We'll see you in the next one.